Someone asked, what can I do to prevent the keto flu? Electrolyte supplementation, especially during that first week. Make sure you're getting in a ton of sodium, a ton of potassium, magnesium. I recommend magnesium at night. Magnesium can tend to make people feel a little sleepy, and if you overdo it on magnesium, you'll be running to the restroom for sure. So just be careful with it. So magnesium I recommend at night, sodium and potassium throughout the day, but you can also exercise more, right? We actually did a study where we found if you did like high intensity interval training, you push through that adaptation period, that keto flu period, and you worked out really hard, did high intensity interval training, you're depleting those glycogen stores, which is gonna allow you to adapt faster. So the quicker you can adapt, the quicker you'll get over that keto flu symptoms. There's other things you can use. People use exogenous ketones to power through that as well. I think those can be a great tool. So multiple different things that you can utilize to power through, but I think the easiest and most simple is definitely just get some electrolytes in you. Make sure you're looking at the quality of your foods, supplement with electrolytes, salt, everything. Someone asked, how important are micronutrients on keto? I think they're extremely important. At the end of the day, I just had a conversation, which next week it'll be live with Dr. Will Cole. Really interesting perspective. The guy is brilliant. He's a great human being, great individual, and he has a book called The Ketotarian. And I was a little worried before I knew him. I was a little worried because I'm like, oh, he's just going to talk about vegan and vegetarian food options and be like, meat is terrible. But he completely doesn't have that perspective. He's giving options for people who voluntarily say, you know, I want to eat more of a plant-based diet. And he's very well aware and very concerned about some of the micronutrients that people who might be eating only meat and not high-quality meats are getting in their bodies. So I think micronutrients are an essential piece. It really is what comes down to the concept of a well-formulated ketogenic diet. And that's something I talk about all the time. It's something I talked about in my dissertation, is that you want to make sure that you're careful with the difference between a ketogenic diet and a well-formulated ketogenic diet. Like anyone, I can eat bacon for every single one of my meals, but is that a well-formulated keto? Like I'm going to be in ketosis. Technically, I'm on a ketogenic diet, but is that well-formulated? So well-formulated, ultimately, a big essential piece of that is going to be that it's sustainable long-term. So that's a key piece.